2023 is almost over. A lot of amazing things happened this year in K-pop, and fans are all excited about what is coming up in 2024. I posted on my community tab to get your predictions for next year for the K-pop industry, and today I will be going through them and reacting to those predictions. Shout out to everyone who participated, and if you want to join in on the discussions, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Without further ado, let's roll the intro and get started. Disclaimer: a lot of you guys have shared multiple predictions, and I could only include a few, but thanks anyway. U249 writes, itzy will be famous than before and break so many records with a new comeback, and Liao will be in the new comeback. I absolutely agree with this. Their pre-debut release, Born to Be, was awesome, and even the previews of the members' solo songs were really interesting. So, I am looking forward to their album, and I hope they milk this concept to the fullest because it suits them a lot. I also think that Liao will make an appearance in the album, as JYP had also released her solo song along with the other members. U249 also predicted that gidle will reunite with Soojin. It feels highly unlikely that Soojin will return to gidle as she has already debuted as a soloist. But if you mean for a performance or collab stage, yeah, I can see that, and it will be really interesting for the fans. At Korea_boogirly writes, Stray Kids will become more popular. Stray Kids everywhere around the world. I can see that. Stray Kids are already pretty popular globally, so I wouldn't be surprised if their future comebacks gained even more traction. At anu_t writes, got the beat new comeback. I can see that happening, but I don't know if that's a good thing. Considering their comeback stamp on it was really generic, and SM Entertainment clearly wasted the opportunity to promote it well, thus making it pretty forgettable. So, I hope that if they have another comeback, it's something worthwhile. Else, the members should continue with their respective group activities. At Claudinaciadonis9444 says, toxic babymonster fans will make babymonster have a lot of haters. I agree with you, girl. I can already see that happening. I think the major reason for the criticism of Blackpink comes from the delusions of their fandom, and I can see the same thing repeating with babymonster. Despite their mediocre debut, their fans have already made it super successful. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep doing this for their future comebacks as well. And this will garner a lot of haters from other fifth-generation fandoms. At Claudinaciadonis9444 also predicts, Kiss of Life, is going to have a lot of popularity. That's the dream, to be honest. Considering they are from a small company, it will take a miracle for them to beat popular groups from big three companies. But they do have the power of good music at their disposal, so I hope that they can break through in mainstream K-pop and gain the popularity they deserve. At Note a Casual Listener says, nmixx will regain their lost popularity with a new comeback. I hope so too. I think nmixx has garnered a loyal fanbase, but they haven't been able to penetrate casual listeners. This isn't a bad thing, but it is certainly hindering them from gaining big numbers and becoming one of the top groups. I think nmixx has all the potential. If only JYP can harness that into a spectacular comeback, they will gain the traction and reputation they deserve. At Blackpink Channel 7441 writes, Garam will become an actress. I have seen a lot of you guys make this prediction, so I don't know if I am missing an announcement or something. Having said that, yeah, that would be interesting. Her idol career with lesserafim was quite short-lived, and she certainly deserves a fresh start. She is really young at only 18, so I hope that she trains well before making her acting debut and does not just rely on her popularity if she actually wants to make it big. Anyway, my best wishes to her. At Jaiwu__clock writes, Zero Basion will rule the 5th gen of boy groups. I think it is a bit too early to say this. 5th gen groups just started debuting this year, so we don't really know what more is about to come. Certainly, Zero Base One has the potential to be the top 5th gen group if they continue on the same upward trajectory. Let's wait, as only time will tell. I included one more for babymonster only 'cause it was so different. Babymonster will not be that successful unless enhypen rejoins, which I don't see happening. I don't know if this is true at all. I know that pre-debut enhypen had the biggest solo fanbase, but I don't see that impacting babymonster's success in any way. At riize, PY4HN predicts that some groups might lose a bit of general interest like IVE, lesserafim, itzy, and enhypen or TXT, but still do very well. I agree, riize, because as more 5th-gen groups take the center stage, 4th-gen groups will not be in the forefront. They will still have the support of their fandom, thus bringing in the numbers, but more of the general K-pop fans might just pick one or two favorites and move on to the newer groups. Another prediction is, Gidle will go back to a darker theme, and the song will be less popular than Queen Card, but better as quality. That's interesting because I see Gidle try a lot of different concepts, so it may not be shocking if they incorporate the criticisms on their latest tracks and improve the quality of their music. At Heavenly_Alexis writes, a member from a boy group is gonna leave, my guess is straykids. That just means that there is yet another controversy coming in, which is disappointing to say the least. Straykids' contract expires in 2025, so I don't see any member leaving the group unless it is for military enlistment. But we have seen a lot of idols leaving their groups and debuting as soloists, so we can never know. At G1K says, rookie groups are gonna die. I don't know what this means at all. But I can imagine this as the decline of popularity of new groups. We have been noticing a trend that groups gain immense popularity during their debut, which just spirals out in the next 2 to 3 comebacks. I can imagine fans looking for something more stable and standing groups, which already have an established discography. Just my interpretation though. Last one by at nmixx 3152, Blackpink will have a comeback when Blackpink will renew their contracts from YG Entertainment for their activities. The current status of contracts is that Blackpink renewed for group activities and not for solo activities. So, I would imagine that they will have a group comeback in 2024 and then will continue to focus on their individual work in modeling, singing, or even acting. Considering that they had very few comebacks as a group anyway, it wouldn't be surprising if they halted group activities for the major part and just focused on solo careers. So, that was all the predictions I had for this video. I would love for you guys to share more predictions, and I will make a part 2 if you want me to. Thank you for all the support in 2023, and I hope you guys continue this love and support in the coming years as well. Wishing you all a very happy new year, and see you in the next one. Until then, bye.